The fuck? No, no, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The fuck? Why is it stuck on sear? What the fuck? No, you've got to be kidding me. No, 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 no. What do you mean? Why is he not responding? What? What the fuck? Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat my fucking eggs, mind my fucking business, and we will reevaluate. I'm just so irritated. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine. I already had toast and eggs. I don't need more. It's really, that's a non-issue. I'm concerned about the cooktop. Do not tell my other members and shit how to spend their money on me. I find that like, that is so disrespectful, bro. That's so disrespectful. Holy shit. I would never tell my members, oh, hey, instead of like getting this for me, get this, like, and I absolutely unequivocally find that so disrespectful when people say that to people who choose to be financially helpful towards me. Like, I cannot stress how disrespectful that is. Man, I was in a good mood too. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat real quick. You said you're not hungry right now, right?
No, I'm not right now.
Okay.
I'll eat later.
Can you pick those up? I like yeeted them out of my way. Thank you, honey. Alright, I'm just gonna be lazy and punt that over there for now. Okay. Right, shut up. What are you talking about? Someone was directly rude to me. I'm allowed to fucking say how I feel about it. Shut up. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. I appreciate your concern, genuinely. Well, the only thing really to say is, somebody, actually, I'm not going to say that, actually. Never mind. I received an email that someone sent my information to the Mormon Church, which, in case you don't know my past, I'm an ex-Mormon. Hi, I apologize. I'm an ex-Mormon, and I'm a content creator, and someone took my email. I've been being harassed and stalked, as you can see from the sign, for about 2 years. I'm gonna be blunt. I have religious trauma. I don't want to talk to you guys. No disrespect. I get it. I was raised in the church. Can you guys like update them and tell you guys to not come back here, because I just got the email like this morning. So can you please not come back? I don't know how any of this is gonna go. Trying to navigate all of this while like being stalked like this is just exhausting. It infuriates them when you don't respond or acknowledge them. They aren't worth a response. Yeah, I try.
Mind if I grab a chair?
Please do. Come on in.
Hang out for a little bit?
Yeah. I think this is probably the first time I've done dishes since you've been here.
Yeah.
I just realized that. I'm tired. Okay. I do need to kind of like clean up and make some room. Ugh. Alright. I'm so overwhelmed by this kitchen right now. I'm not going to be able to clean it properly today. And I'm trying to just accept that reality, and I'm unhappy about it. Okay, so I am going to go into the kitchen. I'm just going to preface this by saying I know it's a disaster. And I'm pretty pissed at myself that it's not better right now. But I've already pre-scrubbed the dishes except for a couple of them. So yeah. Okay. Does Remy ever help with the cooking and cleaning?
All the time.
He deep cleaned my kitchen, and I haven't touched a dish since he's been here before today. I don't actually have any pet peeves that I can think of. I think the only thing I can think of is sometimes I wish he was better at like knowing how to communicate needs in real time, but he's working on it and made a lot of improvement. And I wanted to talk about ideas and things we can plan ahead of time for us to do the live with feature, where you can do it from your phone and we can troubleshoot it and like
well, we have to talk about that more offline.
Okay, because if you don't, and because like I said, if you don't want to, like, it's a non-issue.
It could take a lot of setting up to do.
I'll explain why it doesn't. It's extremely easy. For you, it's clicking a link and just putting your phone up on your tripod that you have.
Okay.
It's so easy. We'll talk about it offline.
Yeah.
I'm neutral towards you, but if you put it on the internet for public, it's open for criticism from anyone. What you do with that criticism is up to you from there, though. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Oh, mods. That's a troll. I don't know why they're not blocked. Can you block them? They did something earlier. I thought they were blocked.
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, it got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her. She ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for anyone watching in real time, to anyone watching during playbacks. I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Baby, today was supposed to be a catch-up day, and it's still going to be that. And then this morning, I saw a notification from Rosie's channel. The same Rosie who's supposed to be on a break. The same Rosie who can't stay away because outside of her boyfriend, she ain't got shit. Now, we won't be technically covering that stream in full, but due to the amount of tantrums that Rosie chose to continue displaying, I wanted to cover just a little bit of that so we could take that in together. The emotional regulation from Rosie is one of a toddler. And I'm so happy to see how many of y'all struggled with that poll, because same. And to anyone who guessed green eyeshadow, I don't know if that means I'm like that predictable, because I started saving some of y'all comments because I just kept seeing green, green, green. And I'm like, wait, Amelia guessed green. I'm pretty sure I saw Cancer Warrior guess green. Now, possibly Kim, technically, it's not the smoke session palette. It's actually the Mothership 5 by Pat McGrath. I love, love, love this palette. And you guys have seen me use it before, but let me show you. It's this green. Hold on. It's this green here. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it's that green there. But when I saw the amount of people guessing green, I'm like, wow, they know me so well. I know that's right. But yes, it's a green type of day. It's a green type of day. For Rosie, it's been a very red and loud and interesting type of day, but we are here. The plan for today is to cover just a little bit of that tantrum, and then I'm going to run it back, seeing that was the plan, to pick up where I left off literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because obviously I was off the platform for about a week. But here we are. Here we are. Let me might actually stay on top. X, thank you so much for 10 months. Finally catching a live, bouncing my booty in a hotel on the last few days of my holiday. I know that's right. You look amazing as always, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for 10 months. What I'm going to do, because I don't want anyone to change their mind after seeing this tantrum, I'm going to actually close out the poll now. I'm going to close out the poll, and then we're going to watch this tantrum. Now, seeing that I closed out the poll, it took some time, but I'm actually going to go with Amber. And I know that sounds wild, but I'm going to go with Amber. Thank you to all 508 of you who voted. Who has the best emotional regulation? 52% said Amber, 23% said Chantel, 14% said Rosie, and 11% said FFG. This is probably one of the hardest polls I put up. And originally I was just like, oh, this might be easy. And then as I thought about it, I was like, no, it's not. I'm going to put this poll up. No, it's not. Yeah, it's crazy that Amber is the top choice. But again, 52%. And I have to agree. I really have to agree. But let's go over just a little bit of this morning's stream. Embarrassing. I want to remind y'all, this is an adult in her 30s. Let's take a quick look.
This is getting really frustrating.
I want to point out, this is within the first couple of minutes of her going live. This is not 30 minutes into it, 45. This is literally at the top of the live stream.
Like, they just never get put in the same fucking spot. So then, like, what's the point of even using this damn peeler? It just never gets fucking whatever. I'm not in the mood right now. Hello, everyone. The fuck? no.
Before we continue with this, I just want to add, when it comes to the peeler and things, she's a kitchen guard. I'm not saying Levi doesn't do anything in the kitchen, but it seems as though Levi doesn't have room to do anything in the kitchen. So when she gets upset about, like, say, the crock pot or whatever being missing, she's the one who spends the most time in the kitchen. And now we're going to move on to Rosie losing her damn mind over some fucking pancakes. I want to remind y'all before y'all see this is over pancakes, and I'm not kidding. Pancakes. Yamano, thank you. You made me choose Amber, and I'll never forgive you for that. Rosie will only forgive me when you hit 5 foot at this point. Listen, I gave you guys choices. You chose to pick Amber. You wanted to pick Amber. And you know damn well the answer wasn't Rosie. And thank you so much, Yamano. Thank you, Bo. Let me see. Mars, thank you so much for 3 months. Haven't been here long, but very grateful for this amazing supportive community. The friends I've made, and for you, 7-5 Queen. Thank you so much, Mars. And you know what? I know you haven't been here long, but you're that memorable. I'll say that. You're that memorable. I'll be peeping you in Discord. And thank you for 3 months. Let's get back to this, whatever this is.
Whoa. The fuck? Why is it stuck on sear? What the fuck? No, you've got to be kidding me. No. What do you mean? Why is it not responding? What? What the fuck? This is insane.
I'd like to take a moment to agree. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Unless there's a Floridian gator on her fucking stove right now, this reaction is extreme. This is over some fucking pancakes.
Sear is like higher than high. What the fuck? Let me show you guys what I mean. Like,
for anyone who isn't looking at their screen, I want you to look. This is what it's over. This is what she's losing her mind over. And I understand some things don't go your way, and you have something planned and it's a bit frustrating, but this was so extreme and it just kept happening and happening. And at one point she actually said she started the stream on, like, in a good mood. No, the fuck you didn't. Literally, she was upset from the moment hey, all I can do is show you. All I could do is show you. Duco Duos, thank you so much for 8 months. Fucking pancakes. Pancakes. It's weird, but it's Rosie and it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. And thank you so much for 8 months. Chi, thank you so much for 1 month. Hey, Queen. Hey, Boo. And thank you. I appreciate you. Baby girl, thank you for 4 months. My tall queen, the green is beautiful on you. Thank you so much for everything you do, and all the other fellow creators. 6 foot today. Thank you so much. And thank you for 4 months, Boo. Just Jamie, here's my late fee since you don't have a wish list worth. Just Jamie, don't get me started. I'm going to circle back to that. Here's my late fee since you don't have a wish list worth over $3,200 that I can buy from. Please drag her e-begging, sympathy baiting ass. Oh, I got you. Just Jamie, I went over to the Reddit thread, Rosie's Reddit thread. Shout out to y'all over there. They took a nice screenshot. Keep in mind, it is now dated because it's from a few days ago. Rosie has since added to that. but we'll be covering that as well. And thank you, Just Jamie. Thank you for the support. Let me see. Crystal, thank you for 54 months. Hey, 8-foot queen in chat. It's almost like she has an iPad where she can simply look up how to change or fix instead of crashing out. See, Crystal, that what you're saying is for someone who may have emotional regulation. That's not what we're witnessing with Rosie. Not in the slightest. And thank you again for 54 months. She is such a clown. I can't believe she did this shit. Stacy the Witch, thank you for 7 months. Because of you, I stepped up my skincare, you beautiful. Wait, because of you, I stepped up my skincare. You beautiful 13-inch queen. Love your love to everyone in chat. You know what, Stacy? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, Stacy, because I know you meant 13 feet. I don't know if you're writing from the Android today. It happens. It happens. Don't worry, the new iPhone comes out later on this year. But thank you, Stacy the Witch. I appreciate you. Lily, thank you so much for the gift. Let me grab this actually over here. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. And to the new member, why is this freezing up? Sorry. To the new member, enjoy. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Remember, y'all got access to the Discord, so get in there. Let me continue with the tantrum, and I'll continue with the support. Go ahead, Rosie. Take it away.
Says so it's pause clear. Like, I unplug it. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh.
Throughout the tantrum, also pay attention to her breathing.
Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat my fucking eggs. Mind my fucking business. And we will reevaluate. Okay. All of our pans, except for like one, are only used on this thing.
Can I just say specifically what she just did there? Like, the last time I reacted like that while crashing out is when I found out an ex of mine was cheating. Like, it was confirmed, and I was mid crash out, and I was like, because I was thinking about everything I was going to do to their car. Like, I was crashing out, not over some fucking pancakes. Let's continue.
Okay. I'm gonna unplug it and I'm gonna wait. And in the meantime, I'm gonna eat my eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it unplugged. That's great advice, guys. Thank you. I was just really, like, that's never happened. And I started panicking because, like, sear, I didn't want it to, like, burn my food. Yeah, it's the device itself. It's not the wall plug-in. Okay. I'm just so irritated. I'm just irritated. Yeah. This is irritating. Okay. Move that here. Yeah, that's just fucked. I can't do anything about that pancake. I can't even transfer it to another pan, and it's just gonna fuck it up. Stamp my feet, what does that mean? Is that shady? Or what does that mean? Oh, you mean have, okay, got it. Sorry. I didn't understand what you meant. Okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have one small pancake. That's fine.
When Rosie said this, I bust out laughing because you heard the sadness in her voice, like, oh, I guess I'll just have a small pancake. Bitch, it's okay. Keep in mind, Rosie can afford to skip a meal or two. She can skip the pancakes altogether. But Rosie, I guess I'll have a small just skip the whole thing. And I want to remind everyone, ending the stream is an option. It truly is an option. Y'all have seen when I had technical difficulties, I just ended the stream. If for any reason I'm crashing out, I promise you I'm ending the stream. This is wild. A small pancake. God forbid.
I already had toast and eggs. I don't need more. It's really, that's a non-issue. I'm concerned about the cooktop. Literally the only pan I have that I can use is that fucking gigantic blue one.
I just want to point out that there are people all over the world, like there's many people all over the world who don't even have a blue pot. Literally don't have a pot. I know you're used to me telling y'all like Rosie no got a pot to piss in, window to throw it. Like genuinely, they don't even have that blue pot. I cannot believe she is like literally under her parents' roof with a swimming pool in the back, going this hard over some fucking pancakes. Pancakes.
Just give me a second to be pissed off. I'm sorry. Alright. Clean this up. Because they don't work right. They can damage the pans and or the stovetop. I just know I can't. My mom explained it to me a bajillion times and I forget often. So, oh, my phone's super fucked up. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm officially back. Hi. I just needed a minute to feel my feelings. So, guys, I thank you. We've had this set up for years. We can't use the copper on the stovetop. My mom will not let me. It will damage shit. Please stop on that front. I just have to figure out another solution and talk to my mom. I know people are trying to be helpful, but it's just adding stress.
Her viewers and supporters were trying to calm her down in the same way you calm down or attempt to calm down a toddler. They were doing their best.
Do not tell my other members and shit how to spend their money on me. I find that like that is so disrespectful, bro. That's so disrespectful.
Rosie sounds like she was about to cry. Do you want to know what this is? That's a bum. That is a bum with their life flashing before their eyes. The fact that that simple comment set her off like that.
Holy shit. I would never tell my members, oh, hey, instead of like getting this for me, get this, and I absolutely unequivocally find that so disrespectful when people say that to people who choose to be financially helpful towards me. Like, I cannot stress how disrespectful that is. Man, I was in a good mood too. Damn it.
When was Rosie in a good mood? When? She started off the stream already upset. The peeler wasn't where she expected it to be. Where was this good mood? And seeing that she took this break, because let's not forget, Rosie had announced that, she was definitely going to take some time, spend some time with Remy. That didn't happen. Just a quick reminder of Rosie literally just a few days ago. Spending time with Lee. That's my biggest priority. I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from public streaming, but I'm not offline. First video coming, the video to make up for the missed goal due to the prior pool issues. My boyfriend tries guy liner, and we went on a date a day date to the bookstore, then carrot cake and a fuckload of cooking videos plus some vlogging. I have a bit more of a specific schedule in a bit. I appreciate my community and the Quirky crew. Y'all have been really showing up for me here online. You're appreciated more than you know. See, the thing with Rosie, she just knows how to put some words together some of the time. Because she just ended that saying, she appreciates her viewers, she appreciates the support. They've come through for her. Let's take a look at a comment from a viewer that some of you guys might recognize, because this viewer happened to be very supportive of Rosie in the past. And then we're going to circle back to the picture that Rosie decided to post, which was very, very bold. The picture of her and Remy. So this is one of the comments. This is one of the comments underneath that community tab post. If he's in Texas, making money streaming should be the priority. Rosie's response: who the hell are you to tell me what my priorities should be? Well, that's one of the people that Rosie dry bags to. This is the same Rosie who thinks of anything and puts it on that fucking wish list. Constantly has her fucking hand out. And this is her response? This is Rosie's response. When I saw that name, I was like, that looks familiar. I'm pretty sure that was one of Rosie's supporters. Who the hell are you to tell me what my priorities should be? When you're a bum ass bitch begging on the internet, yes, your priority should be making money. And seeing that her only source of income right now is her platform, yeah, that's what she should be doing. Again, what is it that Rosie needed a break from exactly? She doesn't do shit. Let me get to some more of the support. But she's just been nastier. And I think part of it is because of the fact that she got a taste of what it's like to have a caretaker, and having to go back to attempting to be independent is tough for her. These tantrums are not isolated. I think they're actually going to become a lot more frequent and consistent on her platform. Because remember, Remy was there for a month. That bitch barely used her knees. Now, Doomed, thank you for 35 months. The thing that would make her less emotional is by getting something steady in her life, like a job. Thank you for the stream, our tall queen. Thank you, boo. Only if she could keep one. Only if she could keep one. And thank you. Thank you again for 35 months. It would help Rosie if she had some sort of routine. Even if she's doing this full time, she should have a routine. Granted, she's not doing it well, less than mediocre, but she doesn't. Rosie's the same person who will roll out of bed at like 6 p.m. and start a live stream 15 minutes later. And then not understand why she can't find things or certain things aren't. She doesn't prepare for shit. You want to know why I knew this palette was here to show y'all? I prepared. That's how I knew. I prepared. I literally was like, let me make sure I have the palette here. Let me make sure I have these things organized. So then I'm not sitting here like frustrated, like I can't find this, I can't do this. I have a folder ready to go with certain things I want to go over. For example, something that I wanted to go over that just Jamie mentioned, and we'll go over it later, but I just want to give this quick example. Like Reddit, putting this together. You want to know why it's here ready to go? I prepared for that. I literally prepared for it. See how that kind of works? So then I'm not frustrated trying to pull up Reddit, trying to do this. No, I took a screenshot and then we'll go over it. Damn. Elwell, thank you so much for the support. Everything is the end of the world when you don't have anything meaningful. Oh, I like that. You ain't wrong. You are not wrong. I love that. Thank you, boo. Possibly Kim. Hope you all enjoyed my bonding the other day. You know, Kim, I didn't actually get complaints. So I think for the most part, it was enjoyed. I think I got a few people seeming as though they were passing out in Discord, but we get that all the time. We get that all the time here. So I think that's the norm. And thank you, Kim. Amelia, my boo, thank you for 37 months. Scared that Roz can't even attempt a low BMI voice at this point. By the way, Charlie, when is that promised Oh shit. Not you putting me on blast. When is that promised PO box coming? Technically, I do have to get it soon because we got the baby shower that we're planning. So technically I do. Jeez, call my ass out. See, that's the crazy thing. And thank you again for 36 months. I mean 37 months. Let me put some respect on your name. 37 months. I literally have the opposite problem of Rosie, where damn near every week my viewers are like, girl, open the fucking PO box enough. And every week I'm like, yeah, yeah. And every single time I'm just like, fuck, I keep forgetting. But I know I have to open it no matter what. I know I do. It is absolutely, it's coming. It's coming. God called my ass out. Shayna, thank you so much, boo. If I had seen my abusive ex acting the way Rosie did, I would have known I was going to be abused. Remy, run. She cannot handle her emotions at all. What I will say is, I feel, and this is just my opinion, I have no proof. I feel as though there's a chance Rosie's personality and her temperament is not the first Remy's experienced. That's what I believe, sadly. And thank you for the support. Crimson, thank you. Are we just gonna gloss over 2 eggs and 2 pieces of Texas toast to pregame pancakes from my Android low Charlie? Oh, you came ready, Crimson. You came ready. Crimson, what's so sad? I've been watching Rosie over a year now, and it's to the point that doesn't even shock me anymore. So it didn't even stand out. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The eggs and the Texas toast is a pregame. This is the same Rosie I saw as an appetizer. She ate a full burger, like a fat ass burger, as an appetizer. And I thought that was the meal because it looked like a nice burger, big ass burger. That was her appetizer to the meal she was going to make. That's when I realized what kind of big back we was watching. And I'm a big back, but there's levels to this shit. And what she did that day, I said, oh, not shocked at all. Not shocked at all. And thank you again, Crimson. Baby girl, thank you. Oh, I forgot to give you my little tithe for church. I have been worshiping and I am so happy to be in church today. Amen. Chat, can we get an amen? Can we get an amen? Now, I didn't see who all was involved. And thank you, baby girl, for the support. I didn't see who all was involved in the conversation, but I saw Funkle Sunny talking to someone about us taking shots of Willis for communion. I said, this is why they're going to drag us. They're going to drag us. Eventually, someone's going to come into chat and hear us talking about shots of willies for communion, and they're going to be like, enough is enough. They're going to drag me on Twitter, y'all. Just be prepared. They're going to get my ass. Because I agree. Don't worry. Next time we have communion, yes, willies on deck. Willies on deck. All right, Melissa, thank you. Currently working and listening, but for pancakes, I mean, that's shaking my head. That child tantrum is real with this one, very real. And let me remind y'all, and thank you again, Melissa. This is the same Rosie who claimed like a lot of this behavior is due to her pain flares, but she'll act just like this and then say it's because she's sleep deprived. So she always has an excuse, which is the main reason I believe Rosie wants those list of diagnoses. She just wants excuse after excuse. That's all it is. So on that day, it was because of the pain flare. But when she does it the next day, it's because she's sleep deprived. Oh, okay. Got it. Babe girl, thank you. She won't use mics because of how she breathes. Well, she needs to figure it out. I don't know, noise cancellation, something. Because sometimes she don't sound good, but the breathing is a little loud. I was trimming down some of this morning stream because I'm starting the editing process now. And there's one specific part. She was breathing louder than a pug. And I know we compare the girls to pugs sometimes. It was worse than that. I was just like, what the fuck? And I don't think she realizes how heavy she's breathing. All she did, I believe, at that part, she had walked out to the garage and came back, and she was standing. That's it. Sadly. Her life though. And thank you again, baby girl. Let me see. Barista boy, thank you. It's like she has a whole stove top she can use. I don't understand. And maybe I missed that part of the live stream because I was just listening in. I don't understand what's the issue with her using the stovetop. Is it because she would have to stand? But then again, with the hot plate, I feel like she should be standing as well, but she doesn't. There's no way that stove doesn't work, right? Because I feel like she used it recently when she was frying up the bacon, when she almost burned her titties. So I don't get it. Goodbye, Kyle. Thank you. The split second someone mentioned anything she should try, she adds it to the wish list. Exactly. She's super quick and her hands don't hurt then. It's a miracle that no, when she was cutting up them apples, the way she was cutting up them apples, it's Rosie. It's always selective with her. And thank you, goodbye, Kyle. I don't know if we can call it defiance, but sometimes with Rosie, I do see a touch of that. Not as much as Chantel, in my opinion. But Rose, I don't know. She out here trying to get this girl. There's something with this behavior. A lot more. And it's not autism. Melissa, thank you. God forbid she needs to use a blue pot. She don't want to clean the other pots. Remember that day there was a pot dirty and she turned. Oh, never forget. I don't have the clip ready. She turned to fucking Remy with that low BMI voice, like, honey, can you wash it? Because she had asked Remy, like, where's the pot or whatever. And he said, oh, it's still dirty, but the other one's available. There was another one available. She didn't want to use that. And she put on that low BMI voice to ask Remy to clean it. And in that moment, you could tell he actually didn't want to. And I cannot stand people like Rosie. If that's your temperament, figure it the fuck out. But the minute they need something, all of a sudden they have a low BMI voice available. Can't stand bitches like that. Let me finish your super chat. I was already going off. She don't want to clean the other pots. Yeah, I'm still confused. And can't she move the pot to the stove? I don't know why she couldn't do that. Genuinely, I make my pancakes on the stove all the time. I don't know what the big deal was. But I think she would have to learn to regulate her emotions to maybe realize that was an option. Okay, Senza, thank you so much for 17 months. In the 5Gs of Latrice Royale, good God, get a grip, girl, period. If I rolled my eyes any harder, I'd see brain matter, swear to God. It was wild. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's specifically you could use certain pots with that. So I don't know. They should have been regular. See, a person like me, I don't forget where I came from. I keep things simple. If I got to use special pots, pans, any of that, it's not for me. It is not for me. I want to be able to buy a pot set at Walmart for $20 and be able to use it. If I can't use it from Walmart, from Home Goods, well, I don't go to Home Goods like that, but you get my point. If Walmart stuff can't work on it, it's not for me. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for the super sticker, boo. All right, y'all, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get started on the edit that I was originally supposed to start with from a few weeks ago. And we're going to watch Rosie still in the kitchen, struggling, and a few clips in between. But I want to make sure we got a nice little pace because we'll be right back here tomorrow. I should have mentioned that. Tomorrow's Friday. So what that means is we'll actually be covering a couple of girls. And if you did watch the edit that I posted this morning, when it comes to Rosie's stepmom story time, we'll be covering that tomorrow because that is a stream all on its own. And I want to thank Tiny Blue Anthropology because I got that from Tiny's channel. So I'll make sure to have all the appropriate links ready. But we're going to cover some of this. And Rosie and her ex-stepmom story will be tomorrow, along with FFG's clown ass, who had the nerve. Actually, let me just read this for y'all. Just a little hint. And if you've been following me covering FFG and her online behavior, or if you maybe browsed the FFG playlist, you're going to find this tweet a little interesting. So let's see. I want to make sure I get the right tweet because when she tweeted this out, I said, "Bitch, I know, you didn't type this out," but she did. It's FFG. But we're gonna cover some of the shit she was up to on Twitter. FFG tweeted out, quote tweeting someone else, and again, I'm gonna give you background, context, all of that tomorrow. On Friday, FFG quote tweeted another creator and said, "Nikki P's a dumb bitch who spews crazy, fabricated, defamatory allegations out of her sloppy, drunk mouth." I could finish the tweet, but I just want to focus on FFG saying to someone else that they spew crazy, fabricated, defamatory allegations. Oh, bitch, you want to make sure I keep eating. Thank you. You want to make sure I keep eating. Because I'm like, is that on FFG's account? That can't be on FFG's account saying that somebody else. Oh, you're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb. And her daddy's very much still kicking and being a crackhead on the internet. Let's continue with Rosie again. FFG's tomorrow. On Friday. Take it away, Rosie.
What am I doing? Notes. Okay, hi everybody. I'm just gonna take a minute for people to kind of come in and vibe. Okay. I'm so annoyed. It's a small annoyance. Honestly, today's been pretty fucking great. And I'm in a much better mood than I was yesterday at certain points of the live.
I want to remind y'all this is from the 12th. Remember, I'm behind, so I'm playing catch up. That's from the 12th. This is Rosie once again. Now she's in a better mood because she was recently not in a good mood. But if we fast forward to present, she's still not in a good mood. Okay.
Nancy, why would you say that while I was eating? Well, there goes my appetite. I'll need a minute.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh. Sorry, honey.
It's okay.
I'm timing you out for that. I'm trying to eat, dude. That's gross. I don't know if you're a troll or not, but that's fucked up. Yeah, I'm done eating.
You okay?
I'm just suddenly really nauseous. Yes, was a list. Can we stop talking about it, please? Okay, that's good. My emetophobia is very real. Because I'm like a little chronically sleep deprived still. But I did get some more sleep. It's just been like, I've just been doing a lot more like physical activity and stuff, and just like, I'm tired.
I want Rosie to define physical activity. Because in her case, bending her knees might be that. Walking more than 2 yards may be that. But I just want I want that explained, what physical activity to her looks like.
I want to sleep in as much as I would honestly like to. We just ran some quick errands because, man, I woke up at like 4 a.m. I was so annoyed. I do have a little it's a very short grocery haul. We did a quick Sam's pickup order of just like a few things because we don't fully have like the time. But I want to defrost a few things. I want to prep some stuff. Okay. And my honey will be in here later. Right now he's working on some like school stuff.
For anyone confused, especially with the timeline, because I like to make sure I put dates on everything. If you are confused by the shirt, Rosie is on like a marathon run with this tie-dye shirt. Literally, I was editing something that was more recent, and I actually almost messed up because it's the same exact shirt. Like the amount of edits I've been working on with that damn tie-dye shirt, please just change it up. Maybe a 5-pack. Well, I think, actually, I don't know if Amazon carries her size. Either way, like, let's change some things up. And before I continue, I want to make sure I grab this. I should have grabbed it earlier, but y'all, can y'all help me wish Anxious Potato a happy birthday? A Charlie Gold stream on my birthday, best gift ever. Happy birthday, English. Anxious Potato. I hope you have an amazing day, and remember, the whole month is yours. But y'all, please, please, please tag Anxious Potato in chat and wish them an amazing, amazing birthday. Let me see. Lil Surah, thank you. As a fatty, I can say that we've probably all had a crash out over food, but it's usually something good after a long day, not burnt pancakes. I've definitely been emotional over food, not having it the way I want. Or I told y'all, my big back ass, remember, I told y'all I didn't actually do it online, but it was one time when I was on my cycle and I literally went to Walmart for their fucking banana nut loaf and they didn't have any in stock. I literally sat in the car and was emotional. All I wanted was that. My cramps were killing me. I did not feel good. And I literally physically went there. I didn't even order. It to my door. Do you know how much I want something if I physically go? They didn't have any in stock. I wanted to report the store, but I knew that's because I was on my period and moody. But I wanted to report them. What the fuck do you mean you don't have banana nut loaves? But you notice how I'm just telling you, I didn't actually crash out online. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Just saying. Let's continue.
All right, I'm just gonna be lazy and punt that over there for now. Okay. All right, and then. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is eat, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of like prep work, and I'm really hungry. I had lunch, but it's like well past dinner time, and I'm hungry and I want to eat. And we went to Sam's, so because I'm gonna be making a bunch of stuff that's not really gonna come to a full meal. It's gonna depend on what my hands and energy can handle. But we did get I need to let my brother know, we did get a Sam's pizza, like a large pepperoni pizza. But I also got myself, like, what I'm having for dinner is I got a pizza pretzel and a hot dog. So I'm gonna eat that real quick, and then we're gonna like get into the prep. Yeah, I'm gonna eat real quick. You said you're not hungry right now, right?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'll eat
Oh,
later.
can you pick those up? I like yeeted them out of my way. Thank you, honey. All right, I'm just gonna be lazy and punt that over there for now. Okay. Right, shut up. What are you talking about? Someone was directly rude to me. I'm allowed to fucking say how I feel about it. Shut up.
For anyone confused, this was during the time that she was telling the story about the autistic waiter and then the older women who were in the restaurant who really should have said worse to her. Yeah, they should have. Was it mean? Of course. But seeing that we know more about Rosie, I wish they said worse. Truly. I wish they started, I don't know, making animal sounds, describing smells and stuff. And don't get me wrong, yes, it's not nice. But I know who this bitch is, at least for what she presents online. So
So guys, I'm gonna just address this now and I'm gonna talk about this one time and then we're gonna move on, and I'm never gonna talk about it on my channel again. Now, I understand. How do I want to go about this? I know it could make sense to want to call him Remy Lee, but the people who are obsessed with like Amberlynn and Foodie and me, they have been calling him Remily for a long time, and it's disgusting. Emily has so much like concrete evidence of being like a death feeder. Comparing my boyfriend to Emily is direct disrespect to me in my relationship.
Ooh, good cheese bowl.
Hey, babe.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Holy shit.
That's a cheese bowl if I've ever seen one.
I've blocked the word Remily, because, again, I think it's repugnant and disgusting to compare him to Emily.
She's also blocked tummy time. And for all my members, please remember that there's a tummy time emoji now available to you. I made sure to add it before we started our stream. So she's also blocked tummy time, but it is available to us. I would love to see a sea from my members, a sea of tummy time emojis going through chat right now. Thank you. Go ahead, Rosie. Look at that. Quick with it. Tummy time. I know that's right.
He would never even contemplate treating me a fraction of the way that she treats women. I'm not playing with that. So because of that, I don't want you guys calling him Remy Lee either, because it's just too close. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to just move it from there, because I'm not looking to... I'm not trying to incite drama with those people. I don't want it, but I view it as direct disrespect. I don't give a fuck. Be offended. Shut up. Oh, they said the waiter story was disrespectful, not the fucking woman story. I got that confused. That just clicked. How is it disrespectful? I wasn't aware of it till after the meal. It was just like...
I'm going to run that back, and I need y'all to really listen to her voice. Remember, she just said, I don't give a fuck. And the minute she was met with something she couldn't excuse in that moment, wait, how was that disrespectful? Girl, put some bass back in your fucking voice. I can't stand when people do that. How was it disrespectful? I want to say something, but it's towing the line, so I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to run this back a few seconds so you could see the change that she was quick to put in her voice. It's just like, girl.
Woman story. I got that confused. That just clicked. How is it disrespectful? I wasn't aware of it till after the meal. It was just like, threw me off. It was a very like jarring experience. That's all I said. Oh my God. So yesterday, me, Lee, and Danielle went out to dinner. And like, instead of putting the food down on the table, every time he would just like hold it out to you. And like, he was like almost like completely nonverbal. It was just kind of like a weird experience. It wasn't necessarily bad. It was just kind of like really confusing. Like, because I asked the hostess about it, and she kind of insinuated basically that he may or may not be autistic. And when she told me that, I was like, oh, got it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, thank you. I appreciate your concern, genuinely. Well, the only thing really to say is somebody actually, I'm not going to say that, actually. Never mind.
So Rosie stopped herself only to end up going on to include it in a vlog. I want to repeat, I don't know why Rosie would include this in a vlog, but let's be clear. She made sure that camera was rolling, audio was good, so she could get this performance for y'all. Because the way not enough people talk about that, why were you so ready to go to record this? You record it and then you place it online expecting what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. This is my reality, and this is stuff that I deal with all the time, and a lot of it I don't talk about. There's a lot of stuff that's happened that you still don't know about, and I never talked about this while this was happening in real time, and it's been handled. So I'm going to be not only including the clip here where I'm talking about it, but I'm going to be inserting a clip that hasn't been seen publicly of when I was actually harassed through the means of which I'm about to explain. The reason I'm sharing this is I want to show what I was really going through and like what I was trying to push through emotionally, mentally, physically, when I was dealing with all of the stress and stress responses during this period of time. And it was all of this was the same day I filmed the Amazon unboxing. I filmed that video and all of these clips the day before he arrived. I received an email that someone sent my information to the Mormon church, which, in case you don't know my past, I'm an ex-Mormon. And that email was received like right before noon, and like right before 4 p.m. the missionaries came to my house and I recorded the evidence and everything. No fucking way. Hi, I apologize. I'm an ex-Mormon and I'm a content creator, and someone took my email. I've been being harassed and stalked, as you can see from the sign, for about 2 years. I'm gonna be blunt. I have religious trauma. I don't want to talk to you guys. No disrespect. I get it. I was raised in the church. Can you guys like update them and tell you guys to not come back here, because
I don't know who needs to hear this. Saying no thank you is more than enough. No thank you. And then if she can go about updating the list or making sure moving forward, no thank you is more than enough. Like the religious trauma, she's a content creator, she gets harassed. What's next? She might as well have told them how she fucked Jeff and, Jeff's sister last year. Why stop there? Why stop there? Matter of fact, show them the cake incident video. Are we gonna maybe she should start talking about the stalker? The fuck? Honestly, maybe that was cut out. At some point, she probably talked to them about Zachary Michael. I mean, go down the list, I guess.
I just got the email like this morning. So can you please not come back? I know you guys are just doing what you believe is right, and I know, I get it. I mean, no disrespect. Can you please not come back? Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good day.
She worked the fuck out of them tears. She worked that shit up. She knew she was recording. She needed this evidence. What is this evidence of? Who does it tie to? What does this actually do outside of reminding people she's a fucking fool? Thank you, please. Never. Let me tell you, you know how many people have knocked on the door, have a pamphlet, all of that. Or don't get me started, the ones who gotta go door to door to sell you internet, you know damn well you're worse than Spectrum. Get the fuck. Well, I don't say that, but I'm like, no. I don't tell them. I don't sit there and cry to them about everything Spectrum has put me through. Spectrum has put me through some shit, and I'm still not switching because I know they worse. You know what I say? No, thank you. Or when I see them on camera, I know this is going to be a little shocking to y'all. I just don't answer the door. I see they have a clipboard. I see the lanyard. You're trying to sell me something. No.
I don't know how any of this is going to go. Trying to navigate all of this while like being stalked like this is just exhausting. I've lived here for years and they never had my address. I'm trying really hard to rally. My boyfriend deserves the best birthday he's ever had. And I'm gonna make it happen, come hell or high water. And I'm gonna push through feeling this sick. I've been nauseous all day. I've taken my anti-anxiety meds and my nausea medications, and they're not helping because the symptoms are so bad. I'm disabled, dude.
Rosie can't do this. She was just crying to those men at the door. Now she's going to do her best to make sure Remy has a... I'm disabled. Why would you give this to the internet? Why? Why would you do this? This should have been a FaceTime call with a bestie, not put on the internet for thousands, tens of thousands to see. And This is so funny. I'm just going to run it back a little more. I'm going to actually run it back to when they were at the door. She is a clown. Why would you give this? Knowing what kind of following that she created. I'm disabled. Girl, go for a walk. Clear your mind. See the benefits of walking? Oh my God, I could never. My sisters would drag me. All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
I mean, no disrespect. Can you please not come back? Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good day. I don't know how any of this is gonna go. Trying to navigate all of this while, like, being stalked like this is just exhausting. I've lived here for years, and they never had my address. I'm trying really hard to rally. My boyfriend.
That's where I lose it, y'all. I'm trying really hard to rally. Bitch, roll first. Roll off the fucking bed. I'm trying really hard to rally. Roll, bitch. Roll. Roll. Stand. The fuck? I'm trying really hard to rally. Why would she do this? Why? Oh my God. Gigi, I'm disabled, dude. Yo, it. But then we're called mean. I didn't tell her to do this. I did not tell her to do this. And Chichi, thank you, boo.
Deserves the best birthday he's ever had. And I'm gonna make it happen, come hell or high water. And I'm gonna push.
Wait, Megan 8 said, "Don't rally and roll." Wait, drop, rally, and roll. Hold on. That's not. You guys are really mean. Not roll, bitch. Get out the way. Yo, this is why I always get criticized. Why would y'all say shit like this and make me laugh? Someone currently right now is taking notes to probably go off. And that person hasn't been able to put their lashes on correctly in years. Shit, y'all. We got new people. We got revisiting people around.
Through feeling this sick, I've been nauseous all day. I've taken my anti-anxiety meds and my nausea medications, and they're not helping because the symptoms are so bad. I'm disabled, dude. I don't deserve this. You'll find out about it when the video comes out, when I do it, Kiki.
Oh, I think I was muted. I was saying I left that in because I didn't like her response. They were literally asking for the tie-dye shirts that she was supposed to do how long ago. Keep in mind, a viewer bought the kit for her. This is a really good screenshot, actually. Oh, Rosie is also unfortunate looking. Truly.
Yeah, I don't have more to add to that. Okay.
Mind if I grab a chair?
Please do, come on in.
Hang out for a little bit?
Yeah. I think this is probably the first time I've done dishes since you've been here.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Just a reminder, when her caretaker was in town for a month, she said that was the first time she washed dishes. What Remy was doing, it wasn't helping, it was enabling. Because now that he's gone, let's remember what she's struggling with, the simplest things.
I'm tired. Okay. I do need to kind of clean up and make some room. Ugh. All right. I'm so overwhelmed by this kitchen right now. I'm not going to be able to clean it properly today. and I'm trying to just accept that reality, and I'm unhappy about it. Okay, so I am going to go into the kitchen. I'm just gonna preface this by saying I know it's a disaster, and I'm pretty pissed at myself that it's not better right now. But I've already pre-scrubbed the dishes except for a couple of them. So yeah.
It's just excuse after excuse. And my thing is, if she knew she was going live where she was going to be, maybe have the area clean, ready to go. This was Rosie this morning because she went to go, pan the view of the stream to, I think, the pot or something like that. And she knew that some people might be able to see, the trash on the ground. So she had a little disclaimer.
This smells so good. Let me show you guys what's going on over here. Also, ignore the mess over there. Right before I went live, some shit fell out of the trash can and I haven't dealt with it. Sue me. But
well, seeing that Rosie and that stank ass attitude, because she the one who want to live dirty, pointed it out. I was like, oh, let me actually take a screenshot so we can take a look. So do you see that trash can, the trash on the ground? Just a pig. Truly just a pig. The cleanest that house probably has ever been is during Remy's visit. And she can't even keep that up. That's the sad part. And this is the same Rosie who tries to infantilize Levi, making it seem that all Levi does is what? Deal with the pool and I think unload the dishwasher. If that's all Levi does, that means nothing is done in that house. Nothing. And I think it was a few months ago. Remember, we sat back and watched Rosie attempt to clean her kitchen. It was wild. It looked as though she was training for a marathon. She was simply training her body to stand up long enough to wipe down some fucking counters. So does this shock me? No. But it would probably be wise of her if she stopped trying to make it seem like she does anything around that house. She does nothing. She sleeps, eats, shits, and plays victim. Actually, probably scrolls TikTok as well for talking points for the next diagnosis that she thinks she's going to have. But while we are here, we are going to use our knees. And we are going to enjoy this stream, unlike what Rosie does with her viewers, because we're going to go on a quick bonding break. I'll be right back.
Having a mental crisis. Please, someone save me.
got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker.
You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch.
Beep, beep.
Whee! Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink, oink, bitches.
Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink.
In the arms of an angel, fly away.
With me, show me what you are. I am desperate to know. Nobody better than the perfect enemy.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be be your friend. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
See, don't y'all feel refreshed? Don't you feel good? Don't you feel great? I know I do. Okay. I love how you guys still love Zach. And to to two viewers, one being my mod, the updated break will happen this weekend. I was supposed to add the clip and I kind of forgot, but there's some new additions that I'll be adding. If anyone wants to take credit, one being my mod, if anyone wants to take credit, it's up to you. I won't name names, but we're just, I like how we spice it up over time. See? That's the great thing with the break. We can constantly change things and make it more effective. Mhm. Crystal, thank you for the support. I've seen this said, and I believe it. When you treat your platform like a hobby, you're going to make hobby money. Treat it like a job, make job money. Exactly. I love that. And I don't know who originally said that, but thank you for passing that along. That she actually treats it worse than a hobby. That's the sad part. And thank you again, Tracy. And the fact that it would work better if you wash that nasty thing. Oh, you're talking about Rosie's ass. The thing is, she doesn't clean anything. And the fact that she panned over to it, it's just like, did you not realize how dirty it is? You know how there's nose blind? I wonder if there's like another term for people who just don't realize that's not the norm. Like that's not the norm. Of course she's not going to clean it. It's Rosie and Remy's gone. The last time it was probably cleaned, or the last time it was probably cleaned is when it came out the package. And then Remy was there. Sad. And Tracy, thank you. Learned lawyer. Oh, I like your name. Thank you for 5 months. As a proud mom of two pugs who are currently snoozing on my lap, comparing her breathing to theirs, girl, my pugs breathe so much quieter than her. That's why I said louder. That's what. Wait until I include the breathing clip tomorrow. Y'all know I gotta add dramatic music and everything. What's something that breathes louder than the pug that we can compare her to? And thank you for 5 months. It's wild. And she just carries on and doesn't attempt to change anything. It's weird, concerning, but her life. Mal, thank you. Not paying rent and can't afford to get her mom a new stove. Couldn't be me. Sending love to you in chat. Thank you. Thank you. Let's not forget, Rosie is the one who broke the butter dish. Remember when her mom was home last? There was like an awkward exchange between them. You know where that butter dish is now? On the fucking Amazon wish list. That's where it is. Rosie's the one who broke it. Her mom did seem a little irritated that it wasn't replaced or she broke it to begin with. Speaking of Amazon, hold on. Speaking of Amazon wish list, I want to once again thank the Reddit, the Rosie thread over there on Reddit. Keep in mind, y'all, this was from 3 days ago. 3 days ago. It has since changed because, as you guys remember earlier in the stream, because one thing about Just Jamie gonna keep track of numbers and all of that. It is now at over $3,200. Over $3,200. 3 days ago, even this is outrageous. $2,800. And I forgot earlier I said, can she fit clothes on Amazon? I forgot that she had clothes on the wish list. Because, for me, like with Rosie, she, tents, drapes, quilts is what would fit her. That's why I was just like, wait, can she buy clothes there? But I forgot she can. But look at this. $261 worth of fake nails. Yeah, over $3,000 or 3,200. Either way, too damn much. Too damn much for a bum without a job and no responsibilities. That's the truth. That's wild. But that entitlement always comes through and shines through when it comes to the girls. And then it got the nerve to start and have tantrums the way she did today. And the way she barked back at her viewers who are trying to help calm her. They don't know what to do. A lot of people don't deal with toddlers in their 30s. Crazy. Duco Duos, thank you. She said something about her mother does not allow copper pans on the stove. Yeah, sorry. I was behind and I forgot that. And again, she's in her parents' house. She's in her parents' house. She can easily just use something else, but no, she would put the pans on the damn Amazon wish list. It's the way she got to still consult her mom for just about anything. I believe it was in this stream, but I had cut it out. Rosie was talking about like a knife set or replacing the blocks that hold the knives. Her and her mom had this little awkward exchange during that live stream because her mom's like, what the hell? And she's like, but mom, and you could tell she wanted to shut it down because her mom, even though she doesn't like a lot about this space, her mom's still very vocal and probably should learn to just stop typing in chat altogether. But yeah, it was something to do with the knives and the block set. And again, Rosie can't switch out or change nothing in that house. Why? Because that's her parents' house. That's not her home. Clown. Let me see. One sec. There are pots and pans on the wish. Of course there is. Honestly, at this point, did she start adding toilet paper yet? Wait, no, she probably can't reach. That's probably. Has she started adding washcloths? And I know this is my job. I should probably check. I'll probably see if I could browse the wish list because at this point, just start adding, why not? Wet wipes, all of that. This is where we're at. What else has she not put on the list? Hair products, all of this. And then Remy's the one who's buying her medical grade soap. Does she want to provide anything for herself? Don't get me wrong, life can be tough. The economy is shit. But believe it or not, it's still a good feeling when you want something and purchase it yourself. Or if it's something that you have to save for and be patient, it feels good. It does. It's an option. The fuck? Mars, thank you. Her job is basically cooking, but she won't invest money in proper pots, pans, or tools. I guess press-ons and drinking flavorings that are more important. Even the mic that she's not using. Because here's the thing, there's little things like her supporters and viewers will purchase that she could put towards her content, still hasn't done it. Even with the iPad, right? She was so confident she'll be editing a lot sooner. Where's the pre-recorded videos? Because what Rosie should have done is followed through on that break. Take 2 weeks off. Sit her ass down, edit, and get some of them pre-recorded content out. We are in August. For the holidays. In December, she'll still be rolling out these fucking videos. A mess. Matt, thank you. 4 days sleep deprived from fires. Can't relate. Matt, I hope you are safe. I hope you're good. And you know we got you. We got you. That's the thing with Rosie. Her first world problems aren't even just first world problems. The things she complains about are things most people can't relate to. People are out here actually dealing with real life shit. Real life shit. There's somebody who this morning their fucking car broke down before they got to work. You know, the job that they report to 5 days a week. There's somebody right now dealing with real shit, and she's sitting here throwing a tantrum over fucking pancakes. I don't want Rosie's life, but I would love that if that's the thing that like ruined my day. Pancakes? Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that. That's what ruins your day? That's what got you acting like that? Please. I'd rather take that. But let's continue with Rosie, and then I'll continue with the support, y'all.
Hello.
You're good. I'm just trying to make room. Can you at least put those boxes on the dining room table or something? Yeah. Thank you. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Does Remy ever help with the cooking and cleaning?
All the time.
He deep cleaned my kitchen, and I haven't touched a dish since he's been here before today.
I would be embarrassed. And I know we've talked about it, so I'm repeating myself. That's not a flex. See, that is exactly why the kitchen looks the way it does currently. Her bathroom, I can only imagine what's growing once again. That's wild, but she's so proud of it, but that's why she's struggling.
Fun fact, when the Even in Arcadia album came out, I did not like Provider. It was not
That's true.
on my top 10 Sleep Token songs, but ever since I've been with her, it has a new meaning, and I love it now, so...
I love that for me. It is really nice having someone that not only is a helper, but like is so enthusiastic and wants to help, and like enjoys it and like genuinely just like wants to make my life better. Ooh. Everyone is differently abled. There's no shame in it, girl. Thank you. And like there's a lot I do to try to help him too. He's not my caretaker, he's my boyfriend. That was so fucking disrespectful. Oh, someone asked.
Whether Rosie likes it or not, Remy is her caretaker, and that's how I'll address Remy. Remy is absolutely her fucking caretaker. She got a taste of it for a month, and now she's back to struggling and throwing tantrums again. You want to know why the trash is still on that kitchen floor? It's because Remy's loyal ass isn't there to get on his fucking hands and knees and pick it the fuck up. The reason the kitchen looks the way it does is because Remy's no longer there. Now she's struggling. Now all these little tantrums. Remember when she threw tantrums when Remy was there, he rushed in to try to, take things off her plate. How can he do this? He's the one who would go to the garage and get something. Go to the earlier in the stream. The reason I kept in the clip where Rosie threw the boxes on the floor, she knew Remy would be there to pick it up. But she want to be having a stank ass attitude. What, a couple of weeks ago? Oh, he's not my caretaker. Yes, the fuck he is. He absolutely is. And he already got his benefits going on. Because if he didn't, I'd say apply. Apply to get paid for being her caretaker, please.
I'd like you to answer this because I don't want to share anything.
What is it?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna read it. I don't want to share anything you might not want me to say, but what do I do to reciprocate your support?
Well,
What do you
she does a lot of things to reciprocate. For example, yesterday she made breakfast for me. She loves.
I just want to point out to everyone, notice how Rosie will not interrupt him right here. While he's singing her praises, talking about her, all of a sudden, Rosie knows when to shut the fuck up. Any other time, though, he can't finish a fucking sentence. She's even whisper rolling. Look at that. Like, that's the face of someone who's trying to not even make too much noise in that chair where she exceeds the weight limit. Do you see that? She is quiet as a fucking church mouse.
Me in a way that nobody else has ever loved me before. She does a lot for me, like emotionally. We have great talks. You know, when I'm feeling down or anxious or whatever, she is always there to support me. And so that's how she reciprocates.
And the other thing is guys, he's a lot more private and personal than I am.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to come on here and like talk about the things he does for me and talk about my personal life in that way. And he's different.
Yeah.
So there are aspects of things that I have done for you.
Yeah.
Long distance and things like that I don't share and I don't get into because it's not your business, respectfully. And it involves me explaining things about him and his personal life. Again, that's not anyone's business, right? So I do that to protect him because you guys see how I'm treated online. There's information about him that's been leaked that was never supposed to be public, and there's other stuff to that too. And so I'm not going to overshare those things to self-aggrandize and like make myself seem better or a certain way because my relationship isn't about that.
Yeah. I would also like to add too, she has helped me with my own self-care. Like, you know, eating, showering, taking care of myself.
Well, when he first said this, I was just like, interesting. But I have a question. Why didn't she remind Remy to brush his teeth on this day? If those are the things that Rosie's helping with, eating, showering, taking care of himself, what happened to this? See, that's the thing with Rosie. This was a setup to post this picture of Remy. This was a setup because the first thing I fucking noticed was his teeth. And I know that's mean because, like, you know, but like, come on. Why the fuck would you say? And then you sit there, oh, this is what. So you mean she doesn't do shit? She's even failing at that. Got it. Why would she post this on her community tab? Why would she do this? And maybe it was a long day. I don't know. Actually, I don't think all that is supposed to grow on your teeth overnight. But either way, I was in shock when I saw this shit. I almost didn't want to write it in Discord because I was just like, God, maybe I'm just evil. Because that's all I could see was his teeth. Why would you do this? This is supposed to be your man you're protecting. Why? Oh, yeah. Because Rosie wants the mean comments to come. That's why. Then she could share it with Remy, and that's something else they can bond over. You know, surviving the haters, surviving the creepy, quirky crew. Clown. You really love somebody, you don't do this shit. Even if you accept them with everything that's on their fucking that's attached to their teeth. Fine. You know how the internet is, though. You don't do that. My ex-girlfriend, her and lotion did not go together. I had to remind her ass damn near every day, and she's black. Had to remind her ass every day. You know what happens anytime we were going out? I made sure I had that lotion ready to go because not mine. Not mine. I'm going to help you out. Imagine if I had her on my fucking platform. she'd be glistening like the sun, knowing damn well she just looked like the desert. I would never let someone I love come on this fucking platform and look like that. Brush his fucking teeth for him if you have to, clown.
That's something I've always struggled with on my own, and having someone there to encourage me and hold me accountable really, really helps me.
Wasn't expecting you to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that loud Lobium. I wasn't expecting you to say that. Bitch, if he said anything different, he would have had to pay. I wasn't expecting you to. Girl, shut the fuck up. You notice how she learns how to wait until someone stops speaking and then she speaks?
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
I mean, that right there is enough. He loves the way she loves him. I lost my leg in the first year of marriage. My husband does help care for me, but he's also still my husband. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, wow. I mean, it's like, that's like when you're like loved for being authentically who you are.
I don't know what Rosie thought this comparison was, but it didn't make sense. That viewer lost their leg. Even though it looks as though Rosie's working to get there, she's not there yet. Rosie still has both legs. She has some mobility. She could put work in. That viewer who lost their leg, that's something completely different. But hey, shit, Rosie keeps this up. Maybe she can join her. Maybe it'll be a foot. Who knows?
Your partner's there for you for the good and bad, you know? I'm sorry to those who don't have a partner that makes life easier on them so they feel that it isn't normal. Yeah, that's how I was. I was in an 8-year relationship, and it boggles my mind sometimes realizing the differences of how I was treated between two different relationships.
It boggles my mind that Rosie actually sat her funky ass on the internet to tell that story about her being a stepmom. When I tell y'all I was shocked, I was just like, there's no way. Because I've heard of it and I've seen clips. I've never actually seen it in full. So again, thank you, Tiny Blue Anthropologist. That's the first time I've seen it completely in full without like commentary. Because people edit things out, which is understandable. I was just like, this is what she had put on the fucking internet. And the reason I'm connecting that's the 8-year relationship or whatever the fuck she's talking about. Keep in mind, I get so confused. And the other day, there was a changing of stories that she told during her members only stream, which we still have to go over. And I'm still trying to like figure out like how to present it and understand where the contradiction was or whatever, or the change. But yeah, that's something we'll be talking about as well. Because like, what the fuck? That's for the members only stream that we plan to go over. Let's continue.
And I feel like it's such a reflection of like the growth that I've done to like learn and know what I am worth and what I deserve, that I learned through the years that I spent single and like working on myself and healing myself, but he was.
So Rosie just sat here and said, like, she still can't believe she went through some of the things she went through. And she's grown. She's been working on herself. Bitch, what? As a reminder, this is Rosie caping for a man whose allegations had just surfaced, where it was being alleged that he took advantage of a vulnerable adult. This was Rosie's response, only to end up looking like a fucking clown. Imagine going so hard for this man, only for him to walk away. Crazy.
He was doxxed, and then there's some like seriously hardcore crackpot theories going around and accusations that are so defamatory, out of pocket, disgusting, that it's like almost funny because they're trying so hard to like ruin this for me.
I just want to also point out, when you're addressing serious things, I believe as a content creator, your titty should not be in a fucking camera. These are not small allegations. It's bad enough she's smug. On top of that, take your titties out the camera. There's a time and place. The place should never be here, but still. And there's a time. This wasn't it.
Or like fuck this up in some way, that I actually like I'm embarrassed for them. Honestly. It's embarrassing. So I mean at this point I'm not gonna like hold up that facade anymore. Like there's no point. Like his name's Jeff. There are just certain things that I'm noticing that I'm not sure if they'll actually change. And I'm a very understanding person, but it gets to a point. And it's really frustrating when you really like someone and like the chemistry's really there and like that's all great and all, but when other stuff in life is happening like outside of just like I guess him and me, it just gets really complicated and confusing and I don't know.
I mean, it would be complicated and confusing if she had just fucked his sister prior. Imagine meeting the parents now. There's no way that's not going to be a topic. On top of that, their first date was at a swingers karaoke bar. If our first date is at a swingers karaoke bar with your parents, first of all, it's not happening. I will literally make up the craziest lie. Actually, I will pass out. I will hold my breath and pass out before you think our first date is going to be at a fucking swingers karaoke bar with your parents. I want to emphasize the parents. It's not the swinger bar part. Your parents? Hell no. This is a fucking setup. This is what y'all got going. Matter of fact, I'm reporting y'all. Why y'all all want to go to a swingers bar with me? I just met your son and you know I fucked your daughter. Yeah, it's a setup. Absolutely not. What's next? Pops? All right. Yeah, that was a whole setup. Sorry. The way she didn't catch on to that shit, there ain't no way in hell they that giddy to go to. Nope. Zolfruit, thank you, boo. Please imitate her trying to rally. Oh, y'all like, maybe we'll run it back. I don't know. But thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, because I'd be horrible with them shits. I'm not the best. I will say though, shout out to y'all who did let me know I did a pretty good Cornerstone Cali impression. So thank you, thank you. Barista, thank you. My romantic partner is coming to town this weekend, and I'm going to actually take them out and not treat them like they are my caretaker. I'm excited. Barista boy, please enjoy yourself, be safe, and enjoy your boo. Listen, stretch out them days. Stretch out them days. Shit. That bitch can't relate. So you're leaving the house to go spend time with your partner. Huh. What a concept. You can leave the house to spend time with. I like that. I like that. Rosie, take notes. Mickey Moons, thank you. I'm disabled, dude. Oh, you are a Tubby movie character. It's so good. Honestly, if she had taken the time to maybe master her craft, like go to acting school or something like that, that Rosie, listen, I'm not saying they look good together on the red carpet, but if Rosie really mastered her craft early on instead of doing this fuck shit here, she might be on the same red carpets as Zendaya. Just saying. Just saying. You never know. I'm not saying they're gonna look the same, but could you imagine if she really tapped into that instead of being on the internet trying to convince people you autistic? Dark, thank you. Can we change her name to Rusty? You know what? I'm down because she needs nicknames anyways. Oh wait, I said Tubby. To be fair, I know it's Tubi because I literally watch Tubi because it's free. I think I only said Tubby because Rosie's fat as fuck. So I was thinking of Tubby, but I swear to God, I actually know it's Tubi. Yo, I know it's Tubi, but you got to remember, I'm thinking about Rosie, so I have to say Tubby. But I promise you, I know it's Tubi. I use them. They have horrible acting, but I love it. Like Tubby. It makes sense in my head. See, but you get it. You get it. Okay, let me see. Oh, I forgot to go over this. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. not hand pain, not you changing your name to hand pain. Now she's trying to claim being Southern. She is not. No, well, she has always said she was born in Georgia, and she kind of forces that Southern. Keep in mind, have I told y'all about the fake ass, not that great Southern accent that I started to try to master years ago? First of all, I'm born and raised in Connecticut. I'm not claiming the South. I just live down here now. I know the accent is horrible, but I'm trying to think. I forgot how. Damn, I need to think of a sentence. Give me 1 second. Okay, and just a little bit of background, right? So I used to watch, well, I still do, Housewives of Atlanta, and I love their accents. And I used to like picture myself with a peach on a cast with Nene and them. So I was trying to perfect the Southern accent. What did I used to say? Yeah, my name's Charlie, and I'm from No, how did I say it? Actually, let me read chat. I'm gonna read chat. Hold on. I'm gonna read something in chat. I was talked into watching a Tubi zombie movie. I'm just glad I was high. I'm just glad I was high, honey. And if anybody's wondering where I'm from Buckhead. I'm from Buckhead, baby. Buckhead, bless your heart. Bless your heart. That's my best Southern, okay? I got to practice it a little bit and it won't sound as bad, but that's the best I got. Baby, I wanted to be on the cast of Housewives of Atlanta, okay? And I'm from Buckhead. I had a customer told me that my accent was actually horrible because he was from the South. Because I asked him, I tried it with him and I was like, how do I sound? He said, you sound horrible, but you're sweet. And I was just like, fair, fair, fair. Shorty, short. Happy 5 booster blanket Thursday, 3-2 Queen. Everyone after the stream, please look down so you don't step on Charlie upon exit. You know what, K-Buns? I'm happy to see you in chat. I'm actually really happy to see you in chat. Fuck you. But K-Buns, I'm happy to see you, boo. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, y'all see this? You see the Southern accent, y'all? Wait, hold on. Somebody said, it's okay, Charlie, let it go. You know what's so crazy? I could tell he was so let down by my efforts, but he was still nice. You see, I'm trying a little bit. Now I'm going to tell my Southern mom. Oh, Gizmo. I love me a New York accent. I love a New York accent. But I just tried to, master the Southern one. It don't hurt. It don't hurt. Porcosaurus, thank you. And had to pause memberships because unpaid leave, but I still love you and will show it by defending you from Yamano and Scar's chat if I catch you live. First of all, Porcosaurus, I'm happy to see you, boo. Second of all, you ain't never got to explain nothing to me. Porcosaurus, you've been around for a while. Even you simply being here is enough. If y'all ever got to pause memberships or whatever, don't explain yourself to no stranger on the fucking internet. But I hope things start turning around for you, boo. Get comfortable. And Yamano was actually, Yamano bullied me 2 times, 2 days in a row. So I'm telling you now, 2 days in a row. I'll be in there probably wait. Does Scar go to live tomorrow? I'm gonna check out. But yeah, please back up, please. Give me some backup. And I'm gonna return to actually, let me grab this one. Hold on. Grin, thank you. The money would more than compete our fund for. Oh wait, shit. More than complete our fund for my mom's MRI. She just won useless crap. Always enjoy your content. Thank you so much. I never miss. Listen, that's the thing that it's many things, but something like this. There's a lot of people who would desperately need help. That's one of the reasons we do the wish list for the teachers, which keep in mind, guys, in the next few days, I'll be trying to help another teacher in the community. And I'm wishing you and your mom the best of luck, boo. And I understand. It's frustrating. That's one of the frustrating things about watching Rosie is even when it was Chantel. Remember, Chantel raised close to $10,000 from viewers to leave Syria. That was really frustrating because all you have to do is be online or just know somebody. There's somebody who's struggling to pay their light bill, somebody struggling to do this, and they show up to a job. Some people have 2 jobs. And all these chicks got to do is sit online and beg, have their hand out and beg. Do you know how ridiculous it is that there's a fucking viewer has bought her 4 of these? 4. Let's not forget the viewer who bought her a rollator, a fucking rollator. She was gifted an iPad. And the truth is, if she kept that computer or laptop, whatever it was, on that wish list, it probably would have been purchased in the next couple of months. And it would have been teakwood. So much gets handed to them. That's why they don't appreciate anything. That's why she could throw those tantrums or talk to her viewers the way that they do. Look at their behavior. They're still rewarded monetarily. Chantel raised close to $10,000 in a few weeks. There are some people who don't see that in a few months. $10,000. Yamano, Porcosaurus rude. Don't help Charlie and Scar's chat. It's funny to try and watch her reach things from, I can't even save that, because they go over her head and Scar can't see them. I was trying to lie on the spot. Yamano, I couldn't even replace the words. Porcosaurus, you see this? Yamano, I'm going to return to your heavy breathing X. Heavy breathing, though. And thank you, Yamano Boo.
Boundaries are actually non-existent at this point with reactors. It seems there's no limit to what they will do.
Before we continue, I just want to make sure I cover this comment here because I've been seeing it throughout the community. I've seen it a few times in chat, my Discord, Twitter. I want y'all to know, every time y'all laugh at Rosie with Willie's not coming to Florida, you laughing at me. Every single time y'all been whacking Rosie, y'all been whacking me. Don't worry, I have a plan in place. But y'all be so quick to point that shit out like you know I live near the bitch. I'm in Florida too. Y'all see I'm locked in with Willie's. When I saw that shit, I thought y'all was trolling. And then come to find out, it's okay. I'm gonna have a good amount. I'm gonna have a good amount. I swear, Florida, we can't have shit. We can't have shit. Honestly, possibly, Kim, that's what it's given. That's what it's given. Maybe this is the last thing I needed. It's time to go. The fuck you mean we can't? I'm not about to crash out after judging her for crashing out. I feel like Willie's is more justified. Pancakes, not so much, but I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna keep watching.
Farming hate among their viewers. Kind of scary, actually. I genuinely believe it's to a point that YouTube should intervene, but that's just me. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it should. I don't actually have any pet peeves that I can think of. I think the only thing I can think of is sometimes I wish he was better at like knowing how to communicate needs in real time, but he's...
Wait, so the viewer asked Rosie any pet peeves they're, discovering as they spend more time together, the longer they've been together. Rosie said him communicating his needs in real time. Like in the moment, he's gotten better. But when Remy was explaining to her he needs to talk to her offline about these suggestions, she kept going and going. I would call that communicating in real time. Let's take a look.
Working on it and made a lot of improvement, and that's something I struggle with too sometimes too. So, but I wanted to talk about ideas and things we can plan ahead of time for us to do the live with feature, where you can do it from your phone and we can troubleshoot it. And like, if you want to like work on a hobby or something while I'm cooking or doing something else, if you were wanting, like, kind of like doing it but virtually instead of in the same kitchen, and just see what you think of it. Like, because if you don't want to do it, if you're not interested in it, we don't have to.
We have to talk about that more offline.
Okay, because if you don't, and because like I said, if you don't want to, like, it's a non-issue. So.
It's not necessarily that I wouldn't want to. It's just like that. It could take a lot of setting up to do.
Is that not him communicating his needs? It's clear he's not wanting to, and she keeps going back. There's rebuttal for everything. He is communicating right there.
I'll explain why it doesn't. It's extremely easy. For you, it's clicking a link and just putting your phone up on your tripod that you have.
Okay.
It's so easy. We'll talk about it offline.
Yeah.
I used to do it with somebody. Yeah. And my parents have done it, actually. My mom has done it, and doesn't do technology. He's
Before we continue, I saw this and I know exactly what it means. Yamano said, PSA before Charlie does it again. Whatever you do, don't talk about crimes online. I did that one time. I made a mistake one time. First of all, we don't know what all crimes are. Sometimes we forget what can be a crime. Y'all, I make a mistake one time. No, I wasn't going to do that illegal activity, especially since I figured out in real time it's illegal. I'm a law-abiding citizen. It doesn't matter if I have mugshot merch. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Funkles, thank you for 7 months. Charlie kept getting too lit off the willy, so Florida officials decided to ban it to protect the gold cluster and the surrounding areas. Who's going to protect me? Do you know how I unwind every night? What about me? What about what I need? Actually, I should put on a performance like Rosie. Doesn't this make me a victim? I feel like this is worthy of me crying and throwing a tantrum. Shit, after a long day, do y'all want me up here without willies? A lot of y'all told me y'all preferred the willies. No offense taken. Same. I don't even overthink that much anymore. That's why I talk a lot more. Where I can, shut off my stories and shut the fuck up and keep it moving, I keep going because I'm more relaxed. Shit. The Briar, thank you. She is really comfortable projecting on reactors audiences. None of us were summarizing ALR's videos with commentary on Reddit. Only her. Exactly. And I did it on my platform with my full fucking chest. Anytime I had commentary. The truth is Rosie has not been able to like fit in to any of the spaces that she's been forcing herself into. Instead of just being herself. Just be yourself, whatever that is. Granted, she's not a great person in my opinion, but hey, there are people who will fuck with that. Instead of pretending you stand on this when you really don't. Because eventually viewers pick up on that. If you claim you about this and you switch up that quickly, or you forget, whatever with her memory issues or whatever the fuck, people catch on to that. Authenticity. Even though she got that dirty ass house, looked sweaty, she looked like she stink, all of that. Even if she was authentic and viewers can see it, I think she'd have a lot more support. There are plenty of people who have a lot of support and, they look like they live under a bridge, but people fuck with them because they know what they're getting is real. They don't got to think the next day they get exposed or they switch up. Be yourself. Will she continue getting dragged? Sure, but still be yourself. ICN, thank you for 2 months with somebody. Why are we talking about exes with your man? Yes, toxic as fuck. And that was intentional. I think the way, I don't know. I would have to see them interact a bit more. But I just feel like, number one, this is not Remy's first go round. And secondly, but probably more importantly, Remy's probably going to have a lot more to work on when he's done with Rosie. A lot more. And Molotov, I want to thank you for the gifted memberships. I did see it earlier when you were first coming into chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. And to the new members, enjoy. And remember, you got access to the Discord. Sherry, baby, thank you. She's using those scissors pretty well for having self-diagnosed fibro hands. Exactly. Did you see how she was chopping up them, what was it? The apples? Please. All it is excuses, and it's insulting to people who actually deal with all the things she's trying to collect so desperately. Let's return.
Yeah, he's gotten way better because when I first met him, it was like a lot different, but he's done a lot of work in the past 6 months. That's just more because I want to make sure that like he's comfortable. It's not like he annoys me because of it. I just want better for him. Amanda, I'm just going to ask you this directly. Are you the same Amanda Savage that I saw posting like a bunch of really nasty shit about me? Because if you're the same Amanda Savage, I think you doxed my boyfriend's first name, so I'm a little confused by your chats.
This is example 525,342. This is that many times. This is another reason why she's dumb. Do you know how many times I've seen viewers in this community post my docs, post my mom, post? You know what I do? Screenshot, save, screen record. I even will go through their profile. I'm not gonna sit there and blast shit. Keep in mind, Amanda goes on to say, girl, wrong person. But even if it was, why the fuck are you blasting that? That's why she's a dumb ass bitch. I know how many creators have posted my docs, family shit, all of that. Have I ever come up here and told y'all? No, y'all know now. Remember, when I say I got items upon items on Trash Ash Creators, you notice I haven't gone through all the items. Anytime that happens, save, you're not going to get a reaction out of me, but I got it. No problem. You think I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, was that, hold on, where is it? Jojo, was that you over there on that website in that thread talking about, like, what the fuck does that matter? What does it matter? And what the fuck is she going to do? Genuinely. Bitch, you could barely stand. What are you going to do? Say if it was her. Keep in mind, Amanda has made it clear, wrong person, wasn't her. But what was Rosie going to do? You big, like she's a big back, broke ass bum. What are you going to do? You have no mobility. You speak in word salads. You can't actually drag anybody. What do you call Remy? Sit there, eat your food. Was that you? Because I think you doxed. Okay. Are you sending some legal work to the, like, what are you doing? Now people know how to keep bothering you and getting a reaction out of you, stupid.
On Reddit, I saw the post, and the username was your username. So I'm just asking directly. I wasn't going to say anything, but I just saw what you said. Because there was someone with the name Amanda Savage. And because I saw the doxing post, I clicked on the profile, and that profile had really, really nasty posts about my body. Really nasty.
And I know this is nitpicking, and so I guess it doesn't really matter. But if you're gonna be confronting me, don't be stabbing a potato. I'm gonna run it back, but don't question me and stab anything at the same time. I look at that as a threat, and thank goodness you on the other side of that screen. That's an automatic threat. You asking me questions and you stabbing something, bitch? Put your hands down when questioning me. Stabbing that fucking thing. That looked kind of crazy. Hell no. I was like, is anybody seeing this? This shit ain't normal. Why the fuck you stabbing that potato? What you thought? You want that to be me, bitch? I don't know. That's how I would take it. But I'm also kind of a combative person, but still.
So I'm just asking directly. I wasn't going to say anything, but I just saw what you said. Because there was someone with the name Amanda Savage.
Real quick, I really just want to grab this before I miss her. Amelia, I want to say thank you. Have a good night. I want to specifically stop and say thank you to you because I know you're one of my international viewers. So I know you up late to actually catch the stream. And I know you can't catch it often. So thank you for showing up anytime you show up. To you and Ducky too, because I know Ducky wanted to be here. So I wanted to make sure I stopped and said that. Have a good night, boo.
Savage. And because I saw the doxing post, I clicked on the profile, and that profile had really, really nasty posts about my body. Really nasty. No doxing? Okay. I'm just telling you what I saw. I noticed your name earlier, and I wasn't going to say anything until you said what you said earlier. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the username could be someone else, to be fair. Just saw her desk.
And that's another thing. She wasn't even sure. That's crazy. If I'm going to say you did this, especially something as serious as doxing, when I tell you my receipts speak for themselves, like, what are you doing? Oh, maybe it wasn't you. So you did all that and you weren't even sure. What a clown. Pokersaurus, thank you. Side note, have fibro and RA. Her increased fibro conversations lately are slowly causing me to lose my mind. I mean, faster than usual. Pokersaurus, first of all, shout out to you. And the amount of viewers that have been coming out saying, bitch. And that's the thing. Rosie's going to eventually run out of people to offend. That's the truth. Eventually she is. Like, and thank you again, boo. She just don't shut up. Even when she went through the whole process of saying she has fibro, it went from her finding that TikTok, her seeing similarities to then within a week, she was sure she had fibro. Okay. Melissa, thank you. I have taken voice class. The Southern needs work. Try British. They're usually no, I can't do British. I'm not saying I sound good Southern, but you love and I do. I love me a New York accent. Do I have one when I chat in Discord? Yes, that's why I like listening to you. There's a few of y'all who got New York accents. There's a few of y'all. And obviously it probably wouldn't, you wouldn't notice it, but yeah. I'm gonna work on that Southern. Hold on. Mela check. No, fuck. Maybe I could. How do I sound like a Sunday school teacher? Hold on, y'all. Okay, that was so corny. Not y'all. Give me a second. I gotta. Remember, I gotta practice. I don't even know why the fuck I brought this up because I haven't practiced. I haven't Let's continue. By the way,
I'll choose to take your word for it because you've not misbehaved in my chat. Okay. Yeah, I know some people just think I'm problematic. I get it. I get why people would have that opinion of me from my past. Yeah, I get it. So.
okay, guys. I know this is off topic, but I have the perfect opportunity to use my Southern accent. Holly, thank you for the support. Migraine tonight, but you make it better. Love you. Hold on. Oh, Holly, honey, I hope you feel better. You go relax. And you go take it easy. You enjoy the stream, all right? How did that sound, guys? Not good? Okay. Holly, no, for real, Holly, I hope you do feel better, boo. I tried to put a Southern twist on it. You know what? I'm going to stop doing this because I really don't want to be clipped for real. Not second. Leave me alone. I'm trying. All right, back to Rosie.
How the fuck am I being problematic with Amanda? Come the fuck again? Because I'm asking.
I love how Rosie over there miserable, and I'm over here embarrassing myself. Can I get an A for F? Not, oh my God, not True Phoenix said wrap it up, Charlie. Okay. When you don't succeed, try and try. Okay, fine. Shit. Go ahead. Now you gotta have Rosie.
Someone a direct question instead of like playing nice and thinking shit to myself and not sharing it. Get out of here. Look, a lot of you guys have gotten to know me through 2025 when I was a lot more passive and when it come to like confrontation and things like that and wanting to like mitigate the like bullshit. I'm just here to be me now. I was very respectful. I could have been like, oh, you were a bitch, you were a piece of shit. No.
I just want y'all to know, I don't know what the fuck Rosie has said for the last minute. I'm back here cracking up. I'm gonna let her finish, but I don't want you to think I'm sure of what the fuck she thought. She's just going off and I'm back here laughing. Go ahead, Rosie. Tell them about themselves, girl.
Oh, it was, hey, was that you? How the hell is that problematic? That's a crazy use of the word problematic.
The way she confronted the viewer could have been handled differently. Above all, she didn't have to say anything. So if someone wants to view that as problematic, it's problematic. That was everything but passive. It was aggressive as fuck, but she was trying to sit there and check someone because sometimes she gets like that on Instagram, especially when another big back jumps in to defend her. But it wasn't given that, so it wasn't passive, and they really could have dragged that bitch.
I have made very problematic decisions in my past. I own that. That was a part of my story. And a lot of it I wish I wasn't. I cuss a ton. If you don't like that, then you're on the wrong channel, babe. It's not new, guys. And I don't expect people to change their minds on me outright without like continual change. I feel like I've really only been on a specific path since the beginning of this year, and I've learned in life that I kind of just need to like move slow. If I rush myself, that's how I'm impulsive and I make stupid mistakes like you know, the weeks leading up to the documentary and shit like that. Like, if I don't slow myself down and like take things like one single step at a time, that's how I land in trouble. That's a continuous pattern I have that I try to work on, you know.
Mars, absolutely not. I will give you my authentic Creole, but if I do a French accent, I might get a phone call and get threatened. Absolutely. I'd like to request a French accent. Can't do that, but I'll speak Creole to y'all. How about that? I'll speak Creole to y'all. Um, Moi vle di nou merci pour tout ou fait pour moi. Tout ou fait pour moi, pour famille. Nou chanje la vie nou. Nou chanje la vie nou. Et m'pap jambliye sa ou fait pour moi. Merci. And m'ba konnen ki sa akwa pou m'di. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I was pretty much saying thank you. Bishop Ward for the love of grits and catfish. Charlie, stop. I don't think damn. No, I'm gonna be dragged forever with that fucking Southern accent. I don't know. I'm about to deny it and say it was AI, yo. Somebody help me start that lie. If you see that clip circulating, the lie is I never did that and it's AI. Period. But yeah, messy. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I speak Creole, but give me time and I'll really be better with the Southern. French, I'm scared. My family will drag me because I sound horrible. All right, let's continue.
I do think the honest critiques gets buried beneath the haters. And let me be real, I don't want to hear critiques from people who I believe have malicious intent with me. Period. Even if it's valid, I don't want to hear it. I would. It's different from my viewers. It's different from people in my real life. It's different from people who actually know me, because I am very open to criticism on those fronts. But what I am not open to is criticism from people who actively enjoy my misery and pain, who wish nothing but the worst for me, and who truly have deep disdain for me and believe that I am a malicious, liar, terrible person when I am simply not. That is not the reality. There's a lot of people that believe this dogpiling bullshit. And so I'm not going to take anything from that area of the internet. Seriously, that door's closed. It has to be for my mental health. Period. The opinions of those types of people.
I just want to point out, only in this community where this sentence will be written out and it also makes sense. Akra gonna say her doggy door is open, wide open to criticism. Go out and say this into the world. But only here do we have shit like this being said in chat. Y'all ever think about that? Like, what the fuck did you just say? What is your username? Oh, I love this community. Just Jamie. She has about 30 dresses on Amazon wish list and 4 dresses. Wait, what? Over 250. Oh, hell no. You know what? The sad part is there's going to be Teakwood and many others to buy them. Because all she got to do is that tantrum there. Because you could tell that's another way she used to get her way with her parents. Because even the way a lot of viewers came in, probably trying to like patch things up, fix it or whatever, that's another way she gets her way. Because just like Teakwood said, you know, she likes that she doesn't experience the pain. So she's going to keep buying them $100 fucking Willy bottles for her. 4th one. 4 Willy bottles, $400. Not one session in therapy? Okay.
Mean genuinely nothing to me. Nothing. I have nothing to say or add or feel like does me any good. I want no part of it. But people who can show otherwise with their actions on like a more case-by-case basis, that's again a different story. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. Oh my god, I fucked.
I forgot this part was in here. I'm going to run it back a few seconds. Wait until you find out why she's reacting like this. Clearly, she dropped something on the floor. She fucked up. She's nervous. You would think it's like a whole bunch of knives, thumbtacks, something. Because clearly, she dropped something serious on the ground. Lighter fluid, I don't know, right? Wait until you see what it was. This fucking reaction. Oh, I fucked up. Girl, calm down.
Who can show otherwise with their actions on like a more case-by-case basis, that's again a different story. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. Oh my god, I fucked up. Hold on, I have to deal with some bullshit. Let me actually take these shoes off so I don't fall. Oh god. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I had a little piece of butter in the paper and it fell. And I was going to pick it up and then I got distracted. And I stepped on it. And I was like, oh shit. So I had to like.
This adult reacted like that because she dropped butter on the ground and she stepped on it. It's not that there was a fucking king cobra snake on the floor. She dropped butter and she stepped on it. Oh my God, I fucked up. That's what you say after you rear end someone, not wishing that on anybody. Oh shit, I fucked up. You didn't hit the brakes fast enough. Butter on the floor of the kitchen that she stepped on. Bitch, are you okay? I'm going to run it back. I need y'all, with the context now, you understand that's what this reaction was. Butter on the ground. Who raised her?
Who can show otherwise with their actions on like a more case-by-case basis, that's again a different story. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. Oh my god, I fucked up. Hold on, I have to deal with some bullshit. Let me actually take these shoes off so I don't fall. Oh god. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I had a little piece of butter in the paper and it fell. And I was going to pick it up and then I got distracted. And I stepped on it. And I was like, oh shit. So I had to like clean it up really good, make sure it wasn't slippery, and it's not. And I was able to get it with the rag, so everything's fine. Oh man.
Oh man, guys, I fucked up. I fucked up because I missed Funkle Sonny's comment. Chuckles, I'm once again asking for a bonding break. I need to refill my water and hit the bongo. I got you. See? I fuck up too. We'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up. I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid.
And I just want you to know real quick, I caught this. Literally just joined during break. Oh, come on. That's it, Polly Pocket. How do you just join and drag me? And Rosie be sitting up on that platform crying? You know how some people are like, hey, Charlie, hey, chat. No, not MZX. MZX says literally just joined during a break. Oh, come on. That's it, Polly Pocket. No hello? No, how's my day? I should be crying. Welcome, Boo. Imagine just coming in and dragging me. I love it. Let's continue with Rosie. Me too. You know, we just a different type of group. The welcome for us is just us going back and forth. Yamano, imagine if Yamano ever came in here and like said something like, oh, Charlie, you look nice. That would be so weird. Yamano better drag me every time. Imagine that. Actually, that's how I know something's wrong with y'all if y'all in danger. Imagine Yamano writing something in chat. That's a call for help. That's a call for help. Who got Yamano's info? We got to send the boys. Yamano just came in here and complimented me. Just saying. Let's continue.
Alright. Well, that's obnoxious. Well, I'm never gonna make this mistake again, because this is annoying. Hey, for someone else, it's just self-hatred directed outward, to be honest. Yeah, and I feel like the reason why I feel like I have so much to say on that.
I'm happy I saw this comment. Crazy Cat Lady, tag me in chat. Whatever your milestone message was, tag me in chat. I'll catch it. Because I don't like to miss that, and I know I miss them sometimes. Tag me in chat. I got you, boo. Let's continue.
Is because I genuinely have experience from it on both sides, because I used to be the person to project outward my own pain instead of self-actualizing and like working on myself when I was hurting. I took my hurt and I projected it outward, and I was a shittier version of myself for it. I'm neutral towards you, but if you put it on the internet for public, it's open for criticism from any, and what you do with that criticism is up to you from there, though. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Criticism is different from outright hate, but and disrespect, because sometimes it's not necessarily outright hate, but it is disrespect, and that's the thing about me. I don't fucking tolerate disrespect. So you and Remy should go vlog and make a video at the boxing gym place you used to go to. That's closed down now. That's so funny. He said to me today, he was like, I would love for you to do kickboxing again. And I was like, I'd love to too.
I'd like to see Rosie kick in general. I would love to see Rosie just kick. Forget the kickboxing. We are far from that. I want to see I want to see Rosie kick a kickball and like get to first base. Kickboxing, the bitch don't walk. That's crazy. Blossoms, thank you for 25 months. No one cares about you that much. Listen, Rosie loves this attention, negative or not. Even if she's pretending she's crying over it, she loves the attention. Never forget that. This is all an act. And thank you again, Blossoms, for 25 months. Let me see. Oh, I think I got your, hold on. Crazy Cat Lady, I think I see it. I got you. I just said I appreciate how much effort you put into your background. Oh, thank you. It's beautiful and clear if messy. Thank you. If messy clutter. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I literally thought that whole thing out. I'm so happy a lot of you guys actually do like it. Because it seems like, chill, chill. At least that's how it looked to me. But thank you again for being a member. Thank you for your continued support. And y'all, if I ever miss anything, especially like milestones, you can tag me again. At the end of the day, y'all using y'all money, and I know I fall behind, so please tag me. Like even the other day, I had to try to reassure a viewer because I never want y'all to think like it's wasted or something because I don't get to it. I appreciate it. I promise. Let me see. Razzle Dazzle Berry, thank you. One can only hope Lee can see outside the box. Lee, don't get me started. Because you're about to get me started. Lee can see outside the box, lift the box, dive in the box, all of that. And that's all I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Daniels, thank you. What the fuck? I got hit by a car on a Lime scooter on Monday and didn't even act. I got hit by a car on a Lime. Oh, wait. You're mocking Chantel. I was about to say, what the fuck? Wait, right? You're mocking Chantel, right? Because I really hope you didn't get hit by a car. You got to be trolling. Sorry, San. And also, I'm high, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I think you did actually get hit by a car. Sorry, babe. I hope you do feel better soon. I swear to God, I do. It's throwing me off. It's giving troll, but the more I read it over and over, I think you actually did get hit by a car. So I hope you feel better. Y'all send them some love. Y'all know I'll be struggling towards the end of the stream. Sherry, thank you. Or Sherry, sorry. Thank you. Kick. Her doggy door would take her out at the knees. I would love to see it though. We should do send Daniel some love. My dumb ass thinking they trolling. They're dead ass serious. And thank you again, Sherry.
But I'm also physically pretty far off from that being a reality. And I get that completely. But again, that's the thing where, like, I'm not going to listen to the criticism of people that monetize farming hate views from me, because that's what they do. They can pretend that they're a different moralistic standing or whatever, but they sow seeds of hatred to garner views, because that is how that community makes the money that they make. Like, they're not like they say anything partially positive in my direction, they get slammed by their audience. It's bizarre. So yeah, and I don't listen to it, but that's my point. I watched enough of it in the past to know how it works, you know? Yeah. That OG intro was made by one of the people that turned me into reaction content. She pretended to find me organically on TikTok. She befriended me, became one of my mods. She lives really close to me. She made the intro outro. She helped me with like a lot of stuff on my channel. Back then, she was like lucky to get 10 views on a video when she was trying to be another.
Hold on. And it's the way she keep throwing shade, and she gonna throw one more last shade that actually got on my nerves even more. But who the fuck was Rosie on this platform? The last time Rosie got this much attention, she had to smear chocolate cake all over her titties and bend over. Let's be very clear. The reason her body and everything that got going on is all over the fucking internet is because that's the only way she got attention. Otherwise, she had to be butt ass naked, looking like a fucking raw turkey. Now, due to this community, she gets more views. So if she really want to talk about who gets more views and who doesn't, at least aren't you exhausted? Ain't out here looking like a fool like her. She only used to get 10 views. Bitch, you wanted to be in this community so bad. What she's mad about is her ex-friend is more supported in the space that she wants to be in. She wanted to be Ashley. She wanted to be another person who's morbidly obese, just like me, and actually gets love. But that's not what she's getting. That's what she's mad about. Oh, lured me into shut the fuck up, bitch. You are not that important. Never was. How many fat bitches we know out there smearing cake and donuts on themselves for attention? You're not special. What made her special is how desperate she wanted to be in this space and how many asses she was kissing in DMs. That's what made her different. Please.
Amberlynn reaction channel, and like no one cared about her content until she invited me to her house, gave me a bunch of dresses, and one day I found out that she was in the chat of the man that's been like stalking me for years now, and was friends with him, and was friendly with him until what happened back in December. So I will never be using that intro again, or anything of the like, unless it's made by someone else.
She could also learn how to make the intro. She has nothing but time. She can learn how to make the intro. That's another thing. Aren't You Exhausted is way more talented. Way more talented. She may not get as many views, but she definitely deserves it compared to what the fuck Rosie does. Please.
So that intro is completely retired because it was made with evil intentions. So yeah, she's a poo-touching freak. Yeah. And she's also like a 4X, by the way.
Okay. I don't care if she was a 5X. Okay. That's the thing. There's many morbidly obese creators in this space that get support. I don't give a fuck what Aren't You Exhausted size is. I like her commentary. I like her platform. I like the effort she puts in. Rosie just can't relate. Because what the fuck that had to do with anything? So when I be up here comparing her to different appliances and shit, let's remember, she don't got an actual problem with that. She just doesn't like that it's aimed towards her. Because a 4X, she damn sure ain't. A 6X is pushing it. A 6X top is a crop top on her ass. She just be stretching it out. That's the reason she's in the same tie-dye shirt for the last how long? Because she barely got clothes. And when she do, viewers gotta buy it.
So kettle black, yeah.
She lucky that ended right on time because we're going to pick up from around here and go into the stepmom. We're coming back with this energy tomorrow. Because Rosie getting on my damn nerves. I remember when she said this, I was just like, she could clap back. You know, that's fine. But bitch, we're going to drag you. At least those were my intentions. Annoying as hell. Y'all, I want to thank you. Thank you for being here. We're joining right back tomorrow. I'm hoping to be here through the weekend. That's the truth. But we will see. Let me just make sure I caught up on everything. I think I'm behind on Ganja. Thank you so much, Willie's, for communion. Mighty Ganja, thank you. Period. And if there's anybody on Twitter drawing up a think piece on me right now, I don't give a fuck. We drink Willie's with our communion. Amen, church. Amen. Big Tone, thank you so much for 3 months. Remily, you're right. I need to stop calling him Remy. We need to stick to Remily. You're right. And thank you for 3 months, boo. Crimson, thank you for the gift that I saw earlier. So I want to say thank you. And to the new member, enjoy. And if you're up for it, get in that Discord. Molotov, thank you. As I was changing my baby's poopy diaper, he started pee fountain, and I didn't act like Rosie when she dropped butter. Exactly. Could you imagine? And we're going to talk about it tomorrow because Rosie said if she was to accidentally get pregnant, Rosie is a mom. God help us. Talking about accident. Bitch, wrap that shit up. But Molotov, thank you. You all sharing a cute moment, and I'm over here going off about Rosie. Y'all, thank you for everything. We'll be back tomorrow night, probably around the same time, honestly. Yeah, it'll more likely be around the same time, but I'll meet y'all back here tomorrow night. Bring your snacks, start your skincare, and bring your bottle of Willie's. And if you're in Florida, it's only for another couple of months. Later, y'all. Later.
Plan for 2025, survive. I've never in my life been told I kind of look like a young Johnny Depp. I think it's messy, that's for sure, but just like, ugh, hate being an adult. I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon. Ridiculous.
because I am who I am, God forbid, I have an opinion. So, well, right now, I am the drama. I'm part of the drama.